Hi everybody, StephenFlagg here, and boy have I got a lot to show you. I've done a lot of stuff in the meantime, in between episodes, and really I want to get out of the house so that we can... we just spent the last 4 episodes indoors doing some crafting, so I'm going to show you this stuff really quickly, and then we're going to get out and we're going to go get those diamonds that I marked. So as you can see over here, I threw a couple of barrels up on top of my chests. These are Java barrels. They're up on top of my pulverizer and my redstone furnace. So anything that I put in there will automatically go into the barrels. What I didn't realize was that barrels, even though they'll hold 64 stacks of 64, that's a lot of shit, it really only holds one item. So really I just left them there for now. I'm eventually going to move them. Now, if you look over here, you'll see that, hey, I changed my walls. Yeah, I used the chisel and I chiseled some cobblestone to give me some cobblestone walls as well as a cobblestone ceiling. And I used some clear glass. It looks empty, but that is clear glass made in the smeltery. I did the same thing up here, so it looks like it's uncovered. During the rain, though, you can see the raindrops splatting down on the inside. I also threw some skeleton heads, creeper heads. Using my cleaver, I was able to get those heads from fighting those mobs. I also did a lot of mining, so I was able to collect stuff up. And, oh yes, look at all of my chests. I've changed them all into iron chests. Those are made by putting a chest in the center of your, as you can see, a chest right in the center here, and then surround it with iron ingots. Now, the same thing can be done. You take the iron chest, you throw it in, you surround it with gold ingots, and suddenly you've got a gold chest. And then I believe if you put the gold chest in the middle and you surround that with diamonds, you can get a diamond chest. So, the bonus to these is they don't join up. So, and you also get a lot more space on the inside. So I put my ingots, nuggets, and dust there, blocks and unsmelted ore. See how much I've collected up. My tools and weapons are in there, armor, coal, flint, anything that I haven't sorted, glass and mob drops, thermal expansion, dirt, sand, clay, stone, gravel, marble. Then we've got chisel and anything any blocks that I've chiseled. Anything that I consider rare, like these sapphires, like the Project Red stuff, the lapis, some ender pearls. I've got some extra heads, records, music discs. Now, actually, the music discs, as soon as I make a record player, I will be creating this disc rack. I was playing around with Bibliocraft. I'll show you some things that I've made with that in just a second. And we'll be putting the records in those disc racks. Continuing on, we've got our Industrial Craft 2 Tinkers and Open Blocks there, Railcraft and Forestry, Seeds, Saplings, Flour and Cotton in here, Thaumcraft, Ars Magica 2 and Blood Magic, and here finally we've got our Magical Essence. Now, if you'll notice here, I did leave this as a wood chest. Well, that's because these crafting stations, you can see how I can look into the chest. Well, it doesn't work off of the other chests, the iron chest, gold chests, and all that sort of stuff. I also made an anvil just so I could repair and name weapons and, weapons that I didn't make in the smeltery. Now, I did make one gold chest, and it's for my food. Look at how much room you've got in a gold chest. As you can see here too, I made some magical food. Magical food is made by in your crafting square, taking basically any of these magical crops and putting them around in a circle, and then in the center dropping one of these nature essence, and it gives you this magical food, which you can see refills 3 hunger and gives you health regeneration of 3. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that with my food very soon. Now, going along with the Bibliocraft stuff, you can see I've made an armor stand here, and I've got my armor on it. I'm actually going to take that right now because I am going to be needing that very soon. Oh, it puts it right on. We also have a bookcase here. I keep all of my books in here. Isn't that cool? As I throw a book in, it adds it. So I've put pressure plates down as well, so my doors will open and close. I got rid of that tree that was here. We've added some stairs. My ender lily seeds, because I was on the server, I was in my world here quite a bit, they had a chance to grow, so I've planted an extra one. Now, so we take a run down here, you'll see, holy shit, Flag, what is this? Well, my essence seeds have been growing. As you can see, I put an armor stand out here, put my old wooden armor on it. It's kind of like a scarecrow. Now, all of this started with 3 blueberry bushes and 2 raspberry, are those raspberries? 2 raspberry bushes. Now what happens is when they build up like this, we get our second layer, we just break off the second layer and plop it down beside, and then eventually they'll just keep growing. So we've got a lot of blueberries and we got a lot of raspberries. And I did create this second field. I'm going to show you why in just a second. As you can see, I also closed off a lot of these holes. They are sealed up with fences. I cannot fall down there anymore. This is that weird area where the water just stops dead. Nothing can get up here, so I didn't bother putting a fence. You can see it's a 2-layer thing. I also evened out the land a bit. There's, like if you remember, there was a big hill right here. I evened that land right out. So you can see I did a whole shitload of stuff while you guys were away. So very quickly, we are going to, first, we've got that new field out there. Why did I make the new field? Because what we're going to have to do very soon is start making some magical crops. So the first thing we're going to need is a stone. Now that's made with 8 essence dust. 8 essence dust surrounding an emerald or a diamond, and that will make you a weak infusion stone. And that weak infusion stone is used to make, to turn weak essence, for example, into a stronger form of essence, and so on and so forth. Now, right now, we're not going to need this infusion stone right away, because we're going to make some coal seeds, and we've got everything we need for coal seeds right here. We drop 2 seeds in the center. We put, I believe the coal goes in the corners. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we use this weak essence. 2 and 2. Perfect. Now we've got 2 coal seeds. Now we'll go outside. We will plant these coal seeds really quickly. Run, 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 run. We're going to plant some coal seeds. Now, using these coal seeds, we will receive coal essence. Now, we're going to need the coal essence to make the next step of infusion stone. I believe that's a regular infusion stone. So we're going to wait for that coal to go. We are going to prep up some weapons, like we had said last time. I'm sorry, I know I'm rushing here, but I want to get all of this done so we can get out and get some stuff done. So, what were we looking at next? I'm going to put this infusion stone just in here with the magical essence. Now, we needed to make a silk touch pickaxe. As you can see, I've already made a pickaxe. So what we're going to do is toss it into the tool forge. And I made that silky jewel. I think I showed you how to do that. And I'm going to put the silky jewel right in here. And as you can see, boom, we're actually going to call this silky as well. This is silky. Now I have a silk touch iron pickaxe. Now I'd also like to have it heal itself, regen, so we're going to put a ball of moss on there. And redstone builds up speed, so we're going to put redstone on there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's good enough for now. Now as you can see, I also put the auto repair and the haste on my hammer, on my axe, and on my excavator. And look over here, my cleaver, it has smite. Now smite, you can see I've got consecrated soil here. Smite is done, this was weird. You take a piece of dirt, and you take, it's raining again, let me just sleep really quickly. We'll get that rain to go away. Alright, go away, rain. You take a piece of dirt, you take a piece of rotten flesh, and you take 1 bone meal. You go to your table, you toss in the dirt, the rotten flesh, and the bone meal, and you get something called graveyard soil, which apparently heals the undead. Now you take that graveyard soil, you put it in the furnace, you let it cook up. La 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 la, cooking some dirt in the furnace. Come on, let's go. And that turns it into consecrated soil, which is harmful to the undead. So we come along here, and I took my cleaver, and I put a whole bunch of consecrated soil on it. Can I get more? I can. Let's put it all on there. Now that puts smite onto the cleaver, which is actually great for destroying the undead. So we've got our silky pickaxe, we've got all of our weapons, we've got some food, we've got some torches. Oh, as you can see, I also made a bow. I called it the Arrow Enabler. And my bow itself, it has haste, auto repair, and luck on it. Gives me a +2 on attack. Okay, it looks like we've pretty much... yeah, you see I cleaned out my smeltery as well, because we're going to have to start making steel. Thing is, in our smeltery, you can smelt different metals together. One of the strongest metals you can get without having to go to the nether is alumite. Alumite is made by combining 5 aluminum, 2 iron, and 2 obsidian. Now, alumite is pink. It's very, very strong and very durable, but it's also pink. So what I'd like to do is make some steel. Steel has every single quality that alumite has, but it has 2 bonuses. It's not pink, and it has 200 more durability. So I'd like to make some steel, but the only way we can make steel is by making a blast furnace. But making a blast furnace does require us having to go to the nether, because we're going to need some soul sand and some nether brick, and we're also going to need magma cream, which is made by breaking down a rod, one of those rods from the nether. Oh God, I just so don't want to have to go to the nether. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna cut her there, folks. I've shown you all this new groovy stuff, and when you come back next time, the first thing we're gonna do is jump down into the caves. We're gonna go get those diamonds. We're gonna break off some obsidian, and we are gonna head to the nether, folks. So this is StephenFlagg. Check you later, folks.